I'm Willow Robinson, and I just wanted to introduce myself to those of you who don't know me and reintroduce myself to those who do, and kind of tell you a bit about what I'm doing at the moment and my story up to this date. Basically, I've moved home, which sounds like a kind of negative thing. You know, I've been living in LA for a while, in the city, and I'm from the countryside, and so I just started to get really stir crazy, and it was like really hurting my mental health. And I don't know, I find it difficult living in a city for that long. I was there for 4 years. So basically I had, a whole life set up there really. But I've made the decision, it was a real leap of faith, to go back to my homeland, which is England, or on the Welsh border, which England and Wales, and go to the countryside. So I'm basically back in my childhood home, and I'm going to record my debut album in this is like an old shed that is outside of the house, because it's an old farmhouse that's kind of sort of falling down in the valleys of Wales. And this is an old shed that I was lucky enough to be able to convert a while ago. With my friend, we sort of came in and painted it up, spruced it up a bit, got some lights in here and everything. So it's kind of my studio now. And over the years, I've made it more of a den, So basically, I've come back to my studio, and I'm going to record my debut album, and I'm going to do it all by myself, which is a very, very daunting thing, because I was working with producers in LA. I had a whole team in LA. I had lots of people I used to write with, and basically here I do have a friend or two who come and stay and work on music with me, but it's basically just me doing everything, which is pretty crazy, but it's also a really liberating thing. I just got really inspired by like Billie Eilish and Tom Misch, Bon Iver. He went off and wrote his debut album in a cabin in the woods, I believe. And Billie Eilish just did it with her brother in their bedroom. So I thought, if they can do it, then I can do it too. And I just wanted the freedom to express myself and to be able to actually live in a less stressful environment where I can just make music most of the days. So yeah, I pretty much cashed in my whole life in LA, and now I'm back in my home recording my songs. I'm about 8 songs in, and I'm basically playing pretty much all the instruments, self-producing. I have a friend who's going to play drums. I'm probably going to have to mix the songs myself. It's all a massive challenge for me, because I've been kind of producing my own music for a while, but it's a major challenge to do it to this extent. I've never made an album. I've never done it myself, certainly, and so it's a leap of faith on every level. I also don't have an income right now because I just thought, sometimes in life you just got to take the chance, and I'm lucky enough to have a space that I can work in. So I'm very, very blessed in that way, but it's a scary thing to be doing, but I'm super excited, and I hope you guys come and join me on my journey. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff, a lot of the kind of videos of the creation process, and I'm going to be doing all the artwork too myself. I'm going to be filming a lot of content here and just trying to build a story around this move to the countryside. And yeah, so the album so far haven't come up with a title yet, but I've got a few in my mind, and it's sounding so good, because I was under so much tension in LA, because I had, just for various reasons, I was feeling really stressed, and I with music I wasn't progressing as much as I wanted to. The people I was working with were it was just hard. They had busy lives, and I had a busy life, so the time that we could actually meet and make music was so limited, and I was going crazy because I have all this music in me and all this desire to make music and put it out and just be consistent and be an artist all the time. And I wasn't able to do that. I was just working jobs and, just living the city hustle life, which really was running me down and making me feel really depressed, because I've been in that kind of cycle for a long time. I just decided it had to end. I had to take the leap of faith. I had to grab my destiny by the neck. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm basically in the studio until I finish this album. I'm going to be in here hopefully every day if I can manage it. And I'm just going to be recording. I've got my guitars, I've got a keyboard, I've got bass guitar, my laptop, some speakers, and I'm going for it. And that's all you need. So I hope you join me on this journey. And thank you for the support and love. It really means a lot to me. And I promise that I will be making the best music of my life. And I'm very, very excited for you to hear it. So thank you so much for being such loving supporters of what I do and my work. And I hope I can return the favor by giving you some really great songs. Anyway, peace. Lots of love, guys.